One day a friend of mine asked me a simple question about databases, yet it needed a well-formed answer. The question was, why don't you put all the data in one big table instead of making this huge number of tables? Wouldn't it be simpler to deal with only one table? I looked at the matter from many aspects to find the proper answer. Sometimes simple questions are very difficult to be answered in simple terms, and since my friend didn't have a solid background about databases, I should seek to explain things without any complexity. So I said after a moment's thought, imagine Paul as a doctor working in a hospital, and we needed a database to store all the data related to everyday events in this hospital, which include among many, employees and doctors' information, equipment, rooms, medicine, vehicles and ambulances, patients, diseases and symptoms, etc. If we follow your suggestion, we must have a single table containing hundreds or maybe thousands of fields to cope with all of these data. So, when the hospital receives a new patient, a new line would be added to store this patient data, while the rest of the fields would be completely neglected because there would be nothing to put in them. In this case, we would have too many wasted fields. Let us look at the matter from another angle. When Paul as a doctor sees a patient, we must put all the information concerning both Paul and the patient in a new line of data, and when Paul treats another patient, his information should be repeated all at once again, and again. No field should be left blank so that statistics would be correct at the end. This is also a very big waste in space and effort. From the other hand, mistakes when entering data could be hard to avoid because it would depend completely on the database user, not on the system. She said, simple, isolate Paul's data in a separate table and call it whenever you need it. I smiled at her and said, but this is not what you wanted in the first place. Using only one table was your suggestion. Oh, my. Now I got it, she said with a reddish smile. So, my friends, did you get it too?